Welcome to this modernised detached home here set in the Ballyhannon area here of Quin, just minutes drive back into Quin Village, and easy access then linking towards Ennis, or indeed linking onto the M18 motorway to Shannon, Limerick or Galway. The property here is set on nearly a full acre of site, so fantastic garden areas here and potential of paddock here just to the front and leading on then to the side and the rear, with our tarmac driveway then with our mature hedging in place here, and as you see our gated access here into our paddock area to the front, just set on with our parking then up to the front and around to the side and rear of the property. The dwelling has originally constructed in the late 1970s and has all been upgraded here in the last number of years. So we've upgraded into our insulation, also fully rewired, fully replumbed, new kitchen and dining and living area to the rear, general upgrade in terms of new flooring and again new bathrooms. So complete upgrade here, modernisation, some final upgrading and some final cosmetic I suppose finishes here required as you'll see during through the video, but minor details here just to finish off to your own style. But excellent space. We've got our 4 double bedrooms, separate sitting room here to the front, and then the original garage here to the side and the rear of the property has all been converted into a fantastic large open plan kitchen, living, dining area, which we'll show going through the video. And 2 bathrooms in here, one fully complete, the other one has our plumbing and finishes in place, just requiring the final finishes here. So we'll have our 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms and our separate sitting room, and then our open plan kitchen, living and dining area. The property is connected with our private sewage treatment system. We have our mains watered in here also in place, and aisle central heating then in the property as I mentioned, which has been upgraded and complete here now with our different zones on our heating. There's also access here to fibre broadband, so for those working from home, easy access here onto our fibre broadband. And you can see here to the front then we've got our gravel driver area, and leading back down along then here to our paddock here to the front, directly onto our road. So fantastic large driveway area and paddock as I say to the front, and then leading onto the rear here, which I'll show you as we go through our video. So just give a general idea here, we're surrounded then by one-off houses and primarily agricultural farmland here then just also to the side. So just to give a further idea here onto the side of the dwelling, and as I say our paddock area then leading from the front and directly all around to the rear here with our timber fence panelling then in place, and I'd say overlooking then further agricultural farmland in here just to the side of the property and onto the rear. So just coming here to the back of the property, as you can see, paved yard here initially and fully enclosed and secure with our stone wall boundary, just continuing around for access from the side of the property, and gated access in here onto our rear paddock. So as our timber fence and post and rail fencing here being our boundaries. So fantastic site here in total, so close to the acre to space. We've got our door here leading into our back hallway area and to our modernised kitchen space here to the rear, and our oil tank here then as I say in place. And just give further idea here then just onto the rear of the property. So as I say, fantastic views here overlooking the countryside directly to the rear in terms of all farmland. And I'd say the extent of our site here, there's a large hedging here to the left, and I'd say our post and rail fencing here in boundaries just on both the side and onto the rear of the property. And just to give a view back onto the rear, as I say, of the dwelling then here. As I say, just looking on from the rear of the property itself. Now, just coming here to the internal of the property here, into our main entrance hallway, as you can see with our modern laminate timber flooring. The property has been fully rewired and replumbed, as you can see here with our modern radiator. And just down here then is our standard bungalow area. So we've got our bedrooms here all onto the right, living rooms here onto the left, and continuing on into the rear part of the property. So just coming here to the immediate left here, our main reception and living room area. It's just being currently partly used as our living room and office area. Again, we've got our modern laminate timber flooring, large front aspect window, then just lifting back onto our driveway and lawn areas to the front, and fantastic stove here then with our stone effect tiled surround in place here then, and again solid fuel stove here with our wall hung TV, and just to say our current private reception and private sitting room area. So continuing on to our hallway then, just around here to the left, we've got our storage and our hot press closet here. So we've got all our different zoning for our heating systems. Our modern fuse box and all is situated here then also. And continuing on then, which was the original garage, and this has been converted then into our fantastic large open plan kitchen, living, dining area. We've separate access here to the front, or indeed further access then leading directly out onto the rear garden area. And Continuing on then, as I say, to a fantastic large open plan space here with our tile flooring here throughout, ceiling spotlights as you can see, and our kitchen area here just on the right hand side. Feature island breakfast bar then just separating to our living area again with our further wall hung TV. We've got our front and side aspect windows, and dining section into the rear with further rear door access and access to utility space. Also, our heating controls here then are also situated, so our zoning and different heating areas in for our bedrooms and our living room areas, and also our hot water on our zoned heating. The stove here to the side currently is not connected, so it was a part of plans just to connect the stove here, and also for the rear doors then just to have some glass inserts just to lead directly out onto the garden. So obviously further potential options that can be done here depending on one's own preference and style. As you see, just a further idea then on the fantastic space here. We've got our large table and chairs here, which is easy taking our 8-seater, and kitchen then, as mentioned, with our feature island here to the centre. We've got our space for our American style fridge freezer, and also complete here then we've got our integrated dishwasher here, sink overlooking our side and rear garden space, and say further storage units then into our island. A fantastic large range here then also with our 5-ring gas hob. So just go for area here, and fantastic storage space then here on our kitchen, and further view back then onto our living and our dining space. So as I say, with private reception to the front, and then the fantastic large open plan kitchen, living and dining area here to the rear. And just on our utility space, just to be further finished off here in terms of the plumbing and for washing machine and dryer is all in place. And again, just to finish off with a storage unit. So coming back then on our main entrance hallway area here, as you can see our hot press and our storage space just to be closed off. We've also got a door here area, currently not finished, but all plumbing then for a second shower room. So we have 2 bathrooms in here in the property. So all the plumbing and finishes is in place just to be finished off in terms of our tiling. And continuing then, I say, onto our hallway. The next room here on the left, which will be adjoining to the second bathroom, is the first of our shower rooms. So as you can see, a fantastic modern finish here then with our decorative floor tiling and further wall tiling. Large walk-in shower area with our overhead rainfall shower and separate shower attachment. Rear aspect window, and we've got our WC here then, and also our wash hand basin vanity unit with an overhead cable just in place for our wall mirror or wall lighting. So that's just been the bathroom areas. And then further on then we've got, as I mentioned, our 4 bedrooms here then, and our doors just off the hallway and just down onto the left hand side here of the hall. So just on the first room here then, just being on the right hand side, again we've got our modern laminate timber flooring, just final again decor to be finished off here in terms of skirting and painting on our wall areas. As you can see, large bedroom here, so all double bedrooms in the property, and our front aspect window then just overlooking again onto our garden and driveway area, and space here then just for our large wardrobes also. So just continuing on then onto our hallway here then, we've got our styra attic access, and next bedrooms then again, so very similar. As you can see, another fantastic large room here, again a laminate timber flooring in place, so just needing the skirting here to be finished off. So just some minor cosmetic finishes here just to complete, but fantastic double bedrooms here. And again, as you see, our next one very similar. Large room again with our rear aspect window, and further space here which would have had the older inbuilt wardrobes, so just taken out, and say space here for desk and wardrobe at the moment. And very similar then at the front here, we've got our final room, again our desk drawer unit, front aspect window, again our laminate timber flooring, large double bedroom space, and again space here to the side then just for our wardrobe area. So there's 4 double bedrooms here in the property. We've got 2 bathrooms then, which one is fully complete, so one just to be finished off. Separate sitting room and our open plan kitchen, living, dining area to the rear. And it's the upgraded insulation, new wiring, new plumbing, and as I say, new kitchen and general finish here throughout our bathroom as well. So that is the general details here on this detached home. For further information, or indeed to arrange an appointment to view the property, please feel free to contact our office on 065 68 400. Apologies, on 065 68 40200. Thank you.